Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you from a warehouse in the middle of buttfuck nowhere for insert clever name here. I'm trying to make it sound as good as possible because
we left this so last minute. We've
left it last minute with limited funds that we don't even know where that graphics come from because we haven't actually got a video producer, but we've got a good show planned this evening.
This is a terrible, terrible arena.
It might be...
So what's this first match? What do we have here?
This might be a terrible arena, and clearly you've not been watching Sacrifice because this is the 6-man exhibition match of the 6 guys that are in my round-robin tournament to determine a #1 contender for the IPW World Championship, which will be defended in our main event. Here, making his debut, Seth Rollins, a guy with a very bright future on Sacrifice television. I bet you wish you'd got Rollins in the draft.
I did wish I got him, but you know, yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you can't always get what you get.
So Rollins stepping into the ring for this one, making his debut here tonight. And he will be in action on Tuesday in the very first tournament match. Who his opponent will be, you're going to have to tune in and find out.
Is it Roman?
No. Roman's not in the tournament.
Is it Roman now?
I'm not Vince.
Are you sure?
And here comes the Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Yes, we did a medical. He does not have a broken freaking neck, but he has got that gold medal.
Doesn't he have 2?
Possibly. He only bought that one though.
Okay.
I don't tell him what to do.
I didn't know the medal was that big either.
I tell him to turn up, deliver suplexes, and go home.
Ah, okay. Kind of like what I do with Brock.
Basically. Kurt Angle stepping into the ring. A huge get. Moving his career over to the UK. And the third member of this particular team, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The man that I was after.
My #2 overall pick makes his debut here at Insert Clever Name here. I've had to apologise to all of these men at the door because they were like, the hell's this? I went, sorry boys, get in there. You will get paid. AJ. Storied career over many years. One of the best in the world, if not the best in the world between the ropes. Proud member of the Sacrifice roster.
Should have been on Crisis.
But he's not. He's here on Sacrifice and he's going to look to lead this team to victory.
So terrible.
Listen to the boos.
The boos for this man.
There's the man from Hollywood. The Awesome One. The Miz.
From Hollywood, you say?
He moved over, you know. He's got a few careers. Man's not only is he in the wrestling biz, he's in the movie biz. The man just pours money. And he makes his debut here tonight. And he's going to look to succeed in the tournament because he's got his eyes on the IPW World Championship.
I don't think Baron would give it up to someone like The Miz.
Well, what if he earns it?
He may earn it, but I don't think he'll beat Baron.
Well, the Baron has proven to be, I mean, he's 2-0. That match with Aldo on Crisis
fantastic.
Was excellent. I think it proved a lot of the naysayers wrong. Not only about Aldo, but about Baron as well.
Yep.
They said that the Baron was, you know, he was just a one-hit wonder. But he was taken down by Aldo, and he got straight back up. That was a great match on Crisis. But here's The Miz. Going to be looking to get that IPW World title match as he teams with the following two gentlemen. We've seen this guy in action before.
We have.
An unpopular opinion, this one, for me to put him in the tournament, as he's already been on Sacrifice. And he lost.
That's very true.
He lost out to Neville a few weeks back.
So wait, Neville's not in the tournament?
Neville is not in this tournament, no. Neville was not in this tournament. We've got some big names in wrestling here.
I feel like that's very unpopular. Neville, he's been doing very well.
Neville's on a hot streak, don't get me wrong. The kid's been doing great, but he just needs that little bit more.
He's got to be alright, because he's on the pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, about that.
You left him off.
Neville's not here tonight. But Neville will be here. Neville is in action. Neville is in action on Sacrifice. But Neville, unfortunately, is not here this evening. But Jericho is here. Jericho going to be showing what he can do in this six-man tag before the tournament kicks off on Sacrifice. This match, of course, no influence on the tournament. Purely an exhibition this evening as we get the final man in this six-man tag. Interestingly, this man's a lot of people's favourite to win the whole thing.
Really?
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the game. He's in peak physical conditioning. Multiple-time world champion across the world. I heard him say he could easily take the Baron.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
But he's got to earn it.
Yes?
He's got to earn it. We can't just give him a shot. You know, I'm a fair man. I give everyone their opportunity. So Triple H is going to have it in the tournament. We'll see how well they fare in this six-man affair. So far, he's had nothing really good to say about our world champion. So he's now got to. He's already put a target on his back, and he's got to prove himself. Six-man tag team action. Gonna kick off, insert clever name here. This could be huge.
Or it could be a letdown.
I'm sure it'd blow the roof off the place if we could have afforded one.
Oh no, there's a roof.
It's just leaking.
Yeah. There were puddles here when we first got here.
Yeah, there was a lot of cleanup. Let's get into this one. Rollins and The Miz. Starting this one out. So I took a lot of influence from your Crisis Point system when I decided to put this tournament together.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But, you know, I noticed yours is ongoing.
Yep.
You know, you're going to have that go, and that's, you know, that's fine. But I like the general concept. I love me a point system. I love me a tournament. So, you know, throw them together. And as we're going to see in this exhibition, we're going to get a lot of interesting matchups over the next few weeks. But if you were a betting man, who would your money be on in this contest?
In this contest?
In this particular six-man contest?
Definitely not Seth Rollins after that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Rollins miscalculated the Phoenix Splash off the ropes.
Probably Team AJ, maybe.
Team AJ. So you've got you've got AJ, Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a lot of dream matches just in that trio right there. But The Miz showing, even though he might not have that pure wrestling background like some of the guys, he can still hang in there. He does take a lot of shortcuts in the ring, but proven to be successful. And he's on a team with two of the best tonight, with Jericho and Triple H. Rollins now circling.
Scouting him.
Oh, Miz, though. Excellent reversal, and what a knee lift there. Back and forth contest so far between these two. Miz taking him down, working the arm. And Miz
taking him to the corner.
There we go. There's smart strategy now. And he tags in Jericho. Double gutbuster from those two. And now they're going to look to ground and pound Seth Rollins. And now Jericho...
Oh.
Look at the confidence of Jericho getting in the other corner. None of the other two can do anything about it. Oh, but Rollins. Rollins with a nice reversal. And now Jericho again. Going around. They've succeeded in cutting off the ring so far of this team.
No.
But Rollins looking to fight back. And Miz, look at Miz. Just grabbing Rollins, who's taking a beating so far. But Rollins rolled out right into Triple H.
Straight into a face buster.
And now the game. Oh, well, Rollins escapes it with a jawbreaker. And no. Triple H slipped out of it. Now Jericho and Triple H on the outside. Bulldog and Rollins.
Busted open.
Rollins has taken an absolute beating in this match. You're going to need to get back in there sooner rather than later. Another jawbreaker is probably not going to do him any favours. Oh, he escapes the back suplex. Sling blade. Well, this is very bitter already on the outside.
Could this end in a count out?
I mean, clearly they're looking to soften each other up before the tournament. But no, Rollins looking as if he's going to try and get it together. Triple H not going to allow it to happen, though. Oh, Rollins with the Northern Lights. Rollins throwing Triple H. And slides back in at the count of 8. Rollins looking like a hot favourite already. Giving it to everyone so far. But he's taken a beating. There's a German suplex. And Rollins now, you got to think, has got to make a tag to either AJ or Kurt.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's breaking down now. Oh, it's breaking down. AJ makes the saves, thankfully. Jericho and Rollins, the legal men. There's a powerbomb.
Oh, multiple power bombs.
Jericho not done. Almost shades of what we saw from Brock Lesnar on Crisis. Rollins going to fight, though. Not going to allow him to get the knee. Hasn't made a tag yet. That doesn't look like a smart decision. Oh, and look at Jericho getting his fingers right in the cut on Rollins' head. But Rollins again fighting, showing great resiliency. And now he's going to make a tag to the Olympic hero. Jericho, though, still working over Seth Rollins. Do you reckon we're going to kind of see, any friendships, any alliances? I know, obviously, we've got the 6-man, but they're only working with each other for tonight. They've all got to bear in mind they're going to face everyone at some point during this tournament.
So do they only get one match against each other?
It's one match. It's a round robin, one match for your points decision. Oh. Whoever has the most points at the end of the tournament has the shot at the title. Obviously, if points do end up equal, there will be tiebreaker scenarios, but we can worry about that later down the line. But it's one fall to a finish in each of the contests, same as this evening. Jericho out wrestling Angle at the moment. Beautiful delayed suplex from Jericho. Now the frequent tags, as here comes Triple H. Right hands. Angle, though, gets Triple H back into the corner. Are we going to see more of that tag team goodness? Well, no, Triple H just going to pound away. Angle's got to fight out. Oh, Angle slam. An Angle slam early into this one. Goes for the cover, though. Oh, and look at the referee not getting in position. There's a 1, a 2 count, and Jericho makes the save. It was close.
It was close, but it should have been a 3 count.
It could have been a 3, but Jericho willing to make the save. Look at Angle. He's got Triple H all tied up, but Miz breaks up that one. I think he's going to regret that, though, by the looks of things. As Angle, no, Miz counters. Oh, look at this electric chair from the Miz. No, Angle. With the shots to the head, able to slide down, but Triple H is there. Not capitalising, though. Going to let Angle work away on the Miz. Triple H apparently not caring about the result of this contest. Oh, what a shot. What a shot to the back of the head by Triple H. And he tags in Jericho. Frequent tags being shown by one particular team. AJ still yet to be in this contest. Second right by Jericho now.
Oh, just misses.
Misses the senton. You got to think he's going to want some. He's going to want to prove himself in this one. As Kurt tags AJ in, because Jericho did lose to Neville a few weeks ago. So Jericho, if he could get the fall tonight, I think he's definitely earned that retribution.
He'll gain that momentum, definitely. He'll probably build off of it.
Could lead to perhaps a rematch down the line with Neville, but who knows going into that affair. Jericho, though, pounding away on AJ. Fresh man into the contest. Comes Jericho. Facebuster. The Phenomenal One is down. Oh, what's Jericho going to look to set him up for here? Jericho. Walls of Jericho, perhaps. Can he turn him over? Oh, he's got him. He's away from the ropes. Oh, look at these two. Triple H and The Miz trying to cut him off. Angle just about made the save. Able to get a shot in on the back of Jericho, who now looks to go. Oh, springboard frog splash misses.
AJ needs to pull himself together now.
He needs to get back into this one. AJ came off. He had been a fresh man. Didn't really come in with any momentum. Jericho was all over him straight away. Jericho. Oh, went for a float over AJ. Beautiful. Pushes him away to a counter, but Jericho straight back on him. AJ now going to build. There's a beautiful kick. Off the ropes. Oh, what are we going to see? What a clothesline. Turns him inside out. Rollins and Triple H. I don't know if you saw that on the outside. Fighting away. AJ's got him up. There's a fireman's carry. Into the neck breaker. Oh, but...
Oh, Jericho's still fighting back.
Oh, look at that. Quick counter, roll up. Oh, you know, his arm was under the bottom rope. AJ looked to be getting him up. Could have maybe been trying to send him up for that Styles Clash. No. Everyone's so far looking to try and avoid the big moves. Jericho, the only one so far been able to lock in his signature move, the Walls of Jericho. We've also seen the Angle Slam by Kurt Angle onto Triple H, which only got him a 2. Oh, nearly there. Triple H and Jericho having a bit of a disagreement. He's in position. Angle makes the save. Jericho out of nowhere. Delayed suplex by the Game. Going to work over the back of AJ Styles. It's probably worth focusing on that because he has taken... That was where all the pressure was from the Walls of Jericho. Triple H now. Double forearms to the face. And AJ needs to get out of there. Similar to Rollins early in this contest. But AJ fighting back. There's a snap. And he is up to the second rope. Oh, he's taunting to the crowd. Should he be focusing more on the match?
Him?
I don't know. We'll see. DDT on Triple H, however. Oh, he's setting him up. What are we going to see here from AJ Styles? Oh, no!
Oh.
Triple H grabbed the knee. Oh, and Triple H! Triple H has got him! Oh, no, AJ! AJ counters the pedigree. There's a short arm clothesline. AJ Styles and Triple H. Oh, and is he setting him up? He's in position. Could AJ look to hit it? Here he comes off the ropes. Phenomenal forearm. AJ into the cover. Rollins looking to cover him off. There's one. There's two. Oh, and the game just about kicked out. of the phenomenal forearm. This is now going to get very interesting. AJ, though, there's an elbow to the spine.
To the lower back.
And now he's going to work over the game. But Triple H fights back, realises the position he's in. AJ's built huge momentum now. Look at Rollins just recovering in the corner over there. Kurt Angle nowhere to be seen. Here he comes from the opposing corner. Triple H, there's an axe handle. Into the cover. A count of 2, but AJ gets out of that one. Are we seeing potential highlights of a great match in the tournament?
We are.
Angle takes Triple H down. Jericho in the opposing corner, interestingly enough.
You may have forgot whose team he's on.
There's dissension going on here. Referee needs to get in control of this one. Jericho with a cheap shot to Kurt Angle. Oh, and Triple H busted open by some elbows from AJ Styles. Goes straight into the cover. But the ref too concerned with trying to get Jericho out of the ring. Rightfully so, because he'd been in there for long enough. We're going to see it again. Oh! The fireman's carry. The Ushigoroshi style slam. And now he works the head. He focused on the back. Now he's worked his way up to the neck and head area. Could we see him set up for the Styles clash? Or is he going to go for another forearm? Oh, he's calling for another forearm. Is AJ Styles. Triple H. Oh, to the back of the head. To the back of the head this time, but he didn't get all of it. Is he going to get him, though? No. AJ, what's he looking for? Oh, he realises that he didn't get all of it. Probably wasn't worth going for the cover. Could that cost him, though? Didn't quite have the spring in his steps to get Triple H, who tells him to suck it. These guys are, you know, they've got tournament matches coming up. They should probably be considered about, you know, fighting for another day.
Yep.
But nonetheless.
It's chaos. These tag team matches, 6-man tag team matches are always chaos. Especially when it's people who are not teams or factions.
That's it, exactly. There's no synergy really here. It's just 6 men all looking to prove themselves and get a head start in this tournament. And so far, you've got to say Triple H and AJ have beat lumps out of each other. Spinebuster by the game. And now he's going to drag AJ, who's taken the biggest beating in this matchup, to the middle of the ring. The ref's count hits 2, but AJ fights out of it. Angle delivering some pain to Jericho. Oh, and are we going to see the pedigree? Are we going to see the pedigree? He's got him set up. Oh, but AJ!
He reverses again!
AJ counters again! He had the pedigree scouted a second time, but he's in the ring. Oh, 3 of them are in there. Can he get Triple H with the forearm this time? This could be the 3rd one. Square in the face this time around, but Jericho's there. Is AJ going to get him? Center of the ring. Ref, get in position. There's 1. Oh, no. Who broke up the count? Was it Miz? Kurt was also in there. Oh, Rollins. Rollins takes the Miz out. Jericho looks to be a bit worn out on the apron over there. What's Rollins looking to do now? Is he just getting back into the corner? Tags Kurt in. Kurt into the cover now. The count of 1, 2. Oh, that looked like it was a slow count. That was a slow count from our referee. It was a count of 2.
Wait a minute, Kurt Angle going to the top rope now.
Top rope, but Triple H is up. He's fighting
He's
a
up.
Rollins moonsault. Kurt's knee made direct impact with the side of Triple H's skull, and he could be out cold right now.
This is crazy.
This is chaos. Each man looking to try and get a jump start, the psychological advantage in the 6-man tournament. Triple H fights back with a DDT on Kurt Angle. What an opening contest we've got here for insert clever name here. As a count of 2, and Angle kicks out of it. The referee's being very lenient in this one.
He is.
Not looking to disqualify any of them.
Must be one of those sacrifice referees. Definitely not a crisis referee.
Hey, the crisis referee, if I recall correctly, he let Curtis Axel get away with a lot a few weeks back. He did eventually get rid of him, though. I'll give him that. The Miz now looking to beat down Kurt Angle. Miz going to unfamiliar territory in the second rope. Look at the blood on the knuckles of the Miz, who is a southpaw. Oh, Angle sidestep the axe handle into the ropes though.
Oh,
Misses the boot. What are we going to see from Angle now? Nope, Miz back in control. Over the ropes. Out to the outside now, and this could be... We saw it earlier on in the match with Jericho, Triple H, and Seth Rollins. Anything could happen out here, but now they're looking to be a bit more lenient. Oh, but look at that. As soon as Angle gets an advantage, Jericho's right in there. Off the ring post. Angle's skull. Twice off the ring post. Look at these, like a pack of wolves trying to take advantage on the outside.
Are they taking out the biggest threat?
They could be looking to see it. You know, it's a wrestling tournament. It's nothing but straight up one-on-one wrestling matches, and he is the Olympic wrestling hero. Jericho and Miz just putting a beat down on Kurt Angle. Miz slides back in. Oh, Jericho going to hit those power bombs. This time to the outside. Referee's count is up to 9, I think. That's it. Angle was too slow getting in. And the team of The Miz, Triple H and Chris Jericho pick up the victory. Kurt Angle, too distracted by Chris Jericho. But here's the point. No real definitive winner.
Yeah.
So no one really goes in with any kind of advantage. No pin, no submission. You see it here, look, Miz gets in at a 6 count. And look, he's there, like, just watching the action. Referee's count, there it was. And look, Jericho gets him up. There's the 9 count. And you see it here from Angle. He throws Jericho in. If he had just got in himself, because look, there's the 10. Angle costing his team, and they're celebrating like they've earned it.
Did they earn it?
Well, we'll find out who really earned it. 6-man tournament kicks off on Crisis this Tuesday. They might be celebrating like friends, but they'll become bitter enemies very soon. As we're now going to roll on to more tag team action, but for tag team gold. It's time for the PWHW Tag Team Championship match. Here come the #1 contenders.
And they earned it.
They earned it. They earned it on the very first episode of Crisis.
They did.
Very first match, if I'm not mistaken, on Crisis TV. The Revival coming down to the ring. They lost the opportunity of being crowned inaugural champs at IPW Mania. This is a rematch, of course.
Yep.
Revival versus Young Bucks. This one could be huge.
It could.
They had what many consider to be the match of the night
Definitely.
at IPW Mania. We'll see if they can do the same thing here. The crowd goes wild, as they always do. You know, I'm impressed with this team. I'm very impressed with them. They've been putting on great matches and been on a bit of a hot streak. Faltered a little bit at the start in a 6-man, but I'm going to put that down to Aldo. Since then, though, they've been on a beautiful hot streak.
You mean when he broke the space-time continuum?
Exactly. And let's be honest, that's a bit of an unfair advantage, but it wasn't quite a foreign object.
It wasn't quite a foreign object.
But since then, the Young Bucks have been on a tear, and now they look to defend the tag team titles against the Revival. Here at Insert Clever Name here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall for the PWHW Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 446 pounds. Big boys. Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, The Revival. And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 350 pounds. Has been hitting the weights. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks.
It's a hot contest here for the tag team titles. Referee going to hold him up in position. That is the gold that is on the line. So Wilder starting this contest against Matt Jackson. Oh, and Matt Jackson comes out like a house of fire. Charging him with an uppercut.
Yeah, charging. He's definitely charging.
My God, oh.
It's almost as if he's pissed at him.
You know what I mean? What? Like, Matt Jackson's come out just ridiculously quickly in this contest. Wilder now gaining control of the contest. Here comes that suplex. Oh, and Wilder very confident in this one. Allowing Matt to get back to his feet. You'd think he'd want to stay on him. Enziguri to the head. And now he just goes over. Tagging in Dawson very quickly. Oh, but Matt Jackson's had time to recover. Dawson across the ring into the Young Bucks corner. And now we're going to get some tag team offense. What are we going to see here?
Double super kick.
I
think that counts as 2.
That's definitely 2 super kicks, I'd say. It's 2 feet thrown. Dawson's been double super kicked right out of this contest. Look at him, he's out on his feet already. Hurricane Rana from Nick Jackson. And Dawson back to his feet, however. Oh, back onto his feet, straight into an uppercut. Oh my goodness. Nick Jackson is all over the place. Moonsault from the top into the cover. But Dawson with enough bearings to kick out of that one.
They are going to be doing all of the flips tonight.
The Young Bucks going to be breaking out the flips against the fists of the Revival. Dawson realises leg drop from the top. He must have realised that Nick was starting to catch a light. And therefore, he's got to do something special to swing the momentum back into his favour. Try and slow the pace down, perhaps. There's a suplex. Back into the ring. Oh, and he's just going to work Nick over now. Dawson has successfully managed to slow the pace. Nick counters. Oh, and there's a shot to the gut. Dawson to the outside. Nick Jackson. It's his yard right now, but he gets to the top. Moonsault clearing over Wilder to the outside. And he gets him back in. What are we going to see now? Jack and Wilder looking to get maybe into this contest. No!
Oh.
Dawson countered. And now he's got Nick Jackson up. Fireman's carry position. Beautiful rolling move. And there he just tags into Wilder. Get the fresher man into the contest. Oh, and look at this beatdown tactics. But no! Nick! Oh, shot to the back.
Flying away he is.
Nick Jackson building an absolute head of steam. The Revival haven't been able to shut him down as of yet. And the arrogance. The arrogance from Nick Jackson. Oh, could that be his downfall? Wilder dodged the drop kick. Back suplex. Nick ducked out of it into a super kick. My God, that was incredible. Could we see it? Is it going to be here already? Here they come. What are we going to see? Oh, could we see it? Matt's got him up in the position. Nick.
Indie taker.
The Indie taker. Dawson. Referee's distracted. Wilder now. Being covered. Ref's in position. Oh, and he kicks out. Kicks out at the 2 count. Resiliency from Wilder. Oh, he got back up straight into an enziguri, and he's got to make a tag now. He absolutely has to make a tag. Matt Jackson has been all over him. Been all over him just in general. Wilder to the outside. Oh, what are we going to see? Could this be a Hangman's DDT? Wilder's taking a lot of shots to the head. Oh, shot to the gut. Oh, Wilder finally getting some separation. And he wants out of there. No, but he's gone to the top rope.
And jumps down.
Oh, he went for a knee lift. He tried to fake him out, and it hasn't quite worked out in that one. Oh, forearm. Oh, another super kick. Another super kick. 2 count, and Dawson able to break it up. A DDT to Matt Jackson. Wilder's crawling. But Matt too fresh. Wilder's taken such a beat down. He's not up even after Matt's taken a DDT. There's another uppercut. Could we see another one? Oh, Wilder countered it. Wilder ducked the super kick. Oh, but Matt with an arm drag.
What's Matt thinking now?
Matt's got him. Center of the ring. Oh, just a stomp on the arm. And then he tags in Nick Jackson. Nick gets him set up. Super kick again. Dawson tried to get in. Matt Jackson distracted the referee from the count. Dawson and Matt are fighting. Nick's got Wilder in position. And there's a 3.
They successfully retained. What a match. So many super kicks, I lost count.
The finish. It's a little, there was such a, the Revival usually so on the same page.
They are.
And
usually.
There was such a huge...
This was
a huge moment in the contest. The backflip off the suplex into the super kick. This off the Indie taker. Nick able to stop Dawson. Wilder able to kick out of it. This was the interesting point. Look, springboard moonsault from Nick. And Dawson sees the cover.
But doesn't do anything.
No, there was a body slam on Matt, and he doesn't... I don't know whether he thought Wilder was going to get out of that one, because Wilder had taken... Well, he took the biggest beating in the contest. The Young Bucks really zeroed in on him. Regardless of what's come out of that one now, that's now 2 losses.
That is.
To the Young Bucks for the Revival, and they now are... Well, I don't know about you, but I would say they're out of title contention. Because there was no shenanigans in that one.
There was no shenanigans.
So the Young Bucks picking up a huge victory here tonight as they continue their reign as PWHW Tag Team Champions. But now we've got the big money match. This is the match everyone's here to see. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Johnny Rocket versus John Cena. Oh, big money match. Here's the one that everyone paid to see.
Oh, God. This kid.
Oh, I can't wait. Do you know, I've heard he's been putting in extra hours.
Really?
He's been putting in all the work. Look, I understand that...
Work in what, the gym or body oil?
Bit of both, from what I hear. From what I hear, he took his loss to Baron Corbin very seriously.
Really?
Well, I mean, it was a devastating loss by my own admission. But I think he's there physically. You can see him, you know, he's in good shape. He's a little on the short track, he's in good shape. But mentally, he wasn't there.
Mentally and physically looking, he does not look there. With that shirt on, he's definitely not there.
But he's been mentally broken down to be built back up, and he's going to shock the world tonight.
Do you reckon he's going to beat one of the top guys?
He is going to beat
You think he's going to beat the biggest draw in wrestling today?
I think he's got a chance, and that's all we need. Any man with two hands has a fighting chance.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, someone, security, take this man away. Both of them. But here comes the man.
The Crisis Man. First in a promotional match. This is Johnny Rocket. Big opportunity on a big stage against member of the Pure Breed.
He is.
John Cena. What do the Pure Breed stand for?
Pure wrestling.
As in, like, pure...
Old style wrestling.
Old style. So we're
How
saying...
it should have been.
So we're saying how it should be. So we're talking, you know, grapples, holds,
yes.
working a body part. I can see the correlation actually. Cena, Orton,
Edge and Christian. And Brock Lesnar.
I mean, Brock's just a dominant force.
He is.
Okay. It's a strong five-guy lineup you've got there, but none are as strong as the Rocket Man.
Really?
That's his new T-shirt.
I wish we could have a gauntlet match.
I'm working on a new T-shirt for him. I've only got to print one because no one's going to buy it. But I'm working on one for Johnny Rocket. It's going to be the Rocket Man.
Oh my god.
So here we go. Big money matchup. Johnny Rocket against John Cena. Oh, Rocket. Rocket looked like he was going to, you know, go up to Cena, maybe offer a handshake. Cena did not want to play ball. Rocket back to his feet. Cena with a fist. Rocket's already against the ropes here. Oh, laid out over the top rope. Cena's got him in position. Could we see? Suplex.
Jesus Christ, I'm surprised he didn't slip out of that. With all that oil.
Rocket probably just, he's waiting for an opening.
He's waiting for that opening, yeah?
He's waiting for an opening. Cena! Look at the Hurricane Run! Rocket, rightfully taking a breather, probably was waiting for an opening and then realised that the unpredictability of John Cena probably not worth it. Rocket's going to examine the situation maybe. Referee, Cena might have been going out of the ring, but Rocket going to try and examine the situation.
Cena's going to let him in.
Only a 2 count. Rocket's still thinking, how can he approach this? As he goes around the ring, monitoring all the corners.
What is this kid doing?
Oh, he looks like he's got an answer. He's back in. Oh, collision. Oh, but he's measured it. What a drop kick!
A drop kick.
What a drop kick from Johnny Rocket, and he's going to let the crowd know. Look at him. The kid's got moves. Oh, goodness. Cena immediately shutting the kid down. What a hip toss. Oh, look at the power.
Oh my god, he could slip.
Oh, careful. No, there's a gut wrench. Johnny Rocket down. This is unfamiliar territory for Cena. Oh, there's a double forearm straight to the face of Johnny Rocket. Oh, Rocket! Rocket with a kick! Rocket with a kick! Oh, but Cena Cena shutting him down. There's a drop kick of Cena's own. Cena showing that it's nothing special to do a drop kick. Here he goes.
You can't see me.
And here comes a 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh, straight to the Rocket Man. The spaceship has not been loaded with the rocket fuel tonight. Cena's got him up. Oh, and a right. Puts him straight back down. Cena top rope. What could we see? Oh, he calls for him. Rocket getting to his feet. Oh, cross body from John Cena. My God. Cena measuring his man. Just a stomping away on the kid. Oh, could we see another gut wrench? Could we see another gut wrench suplex? This is a massacre. This is an absolute...
How's your odds on him now?
I mean, the odds are still good. He hasn't been beaten yet. Oh, Rocket! Oh, Rocket! Rocket, no! Cena ducked. Cena ducked the clothesline. Rocket had an opening. Oh! Oh, God, no. And now Cena. Cena gets him up. Against the ropes now. Rocket. Oh, and the stunner. The springboard stunner. And now Cena.
And now he's calling for it.
Cena finally saying it's over. It's time for the AA. And Johnny Rocket planted in the centre of the ring. Oh my God! Can you believe it?
He kicked out.
Johnny Rocket showing undeterred fire. He kicks out of the AA. No one has kicked out of the AA yet. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. There's one. You can. I've still got.
It was a fluke. A fluke that he kicked out. That's what it was. That's all it was.
What a gutsy performance.
Gutsy performance. From Captain Oil.
He went about it the right way. He didn't just go for it. He
got no offence in whatsoever.
It was measured. Hey, drop kick.
A drop kick.
Drop kick.
A drop kick.
It was a measured drop kick. We're building on something here. The talking point isn't what he got in. It's what he did coming out. And coming out, he kicked out of a move no one else has kicked out of as of yet.
Everyone's kicked out of a finisher now and again.
Johnny Rocket losing this one against Cena of the Pure Breed. But I think he earned everyone's respect here tonight.
Still hasn't earned my respect.
Never
will.
And is that all you care about? Just the respect that you give?
Yep. That's all that matters. All these people in this audience know. They know my respect matters.
Well, there goes our first big money matchup. Of insert clever name here as we roll on to the following contest. And here we have more tag team action. Look at these guys. Been calling the fashion police in recent weeks. They're breaking out new gear. Breezango looking to put a ticket on the title reign.
Okay, I'm going to break. This is fantastic. This is fantastic.
They're charismatic men fired up for this opportunity. Bear in mind that both of these men has defeated either Sheamus or Cesaro in singles competition. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. One half of the PPW Tag Team Champions. Sheamus. Look at that gold. Or the
silver.
Almost more the silver.
That's silver, Simon. You should know you made the championship.
I almost call it gold just by you know. So it's just an easy way to reference it. But it's definitely silver. Silver and white.
Silver.
Bit of purple on it. Going with the pale of Sheamus.
Don't know what's more whiter, Sheamus or that title.
Sheamus teaming up with Cesaro here this evening to defend the championships. Perhaps a psychological advantage going to the Fashion Police, as they do hold 2 pinfall victories over Sheamus and Cesaro. But that was in singles competition. This is a tag team match.
Yep. Very different environment.
Let's get Cesaro out here and get this tag team title match underway. The other half of the PPW Tag Team Champions, Cesaro, heading to the ring. So based upon the fact that that you've got Fandango and Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze picking up a win over Cesaro. Fandango beating Sheamus. So they hold the psychological advantage, but these two are bigger men. Who's your money on in this match?
I'm going to have to go with the Fashion Police just for that entrance. I
mean,
can't get over that.
The Fashion Police sporting new gear, new way out to the ring. Maybe that'll get in the heads of Sheamus and Cesaro. Who knows?
Possibly.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the prestigious Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 423 pounds. The Fashion Police, Breezango. And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 499 pounds. Good God, boys, take it back a notch. The Celtic Warrior and the Swiss Superman, Sheamus and Cesaro.
So the belt's now on the line. PPW Tag Team Titles, the prestigious Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships, held by Sheamus and Cesaro. Fashion Police going to look to try and pick this belt up. Pick the titles up tonight with a big win. Tyler Breeze.
We haven't seen the title change hand yet.
We have not. We're yet to see any kind of title changes here in IPW. Sheamus just staring at Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze, remember, his actions on Sacrifice, he was very aggressive with Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman.
He was.
Specifically the Sandman. Oh, Tyler Breeze looked to come in, and Sheamus with a very measured boot. Look at this. It's almost like he's been watching the matches and the tapes of Tyler Breeze, and he's going to be all over him. Breeze going to try and get out of this one if he can. Nice shoulder tackle to the big man. Oh, but Sheamus counters this one. He's into his own corner. Oh, and Fandango tagged himself in now. Oh, Sheamus with a big time right to Fandango. And now he is going to tag in Cesaro into this one. Sheamus, nicely executed back suplex. And Cesaro going to take Tyler Breeze off the apron. Tyler Breeze probably getting a taste of his own medicine after what he did on Sacrifice. Now Fandango, though, going to take advantage of it. Cesaro's probably temporarily distracted there. The chops from Fandango. Oh, Cesaro caught him. But Fandango battling back. Oh, into Guri to the side of the head, and Cesaro is down. He's going to roll out of the ring. Oh! Fandango taking out Sheamus. And Cesaro, in turn, takes out Tyler Breeze. Fandango looking to get back in. Cesaro back into this. Look at this. The stare down. This is becoming almost personal. Oh, what an arm drag takeover by Cesaro. Who now with right hands to Fandango and an uppercut into the corner. And there's a back suplex. As he tags Sheamus back in. Fandango rolling. Looks as if he rolled to the corner. Is he going to tag Tyler Breeze in? No, he's going to look to try and get a bit of a quick step in. So Sheamus is going to quick step all up into Fandango. Look at the power. The power that Sheamus has compared to these two. But Fandango... Oh, that was dirty tactics from Fandango with a poke straight to the eyes. We're seeing a different side of the fashion police in recent weeks. They were, you know, all happy-go-lucky, and then they realised that they were the #1 contenders, and they've been selling themselves a little bit short. I mean, it worked on Sacrifice, so we'll see what happens. Tyler Breeze going to the top rope now while Sheamus is down. Oh, the big leg drop from the top from Tyler Breeze. Oh, and there's an enziguri. Sheamus could be rocked.
Keeping him in the corner.
Yeah, he's cut off the ring. Oh, but Sheamus. Oh, went for a right hand. Breeze sells the drop kick a little bit short. Breeze keeps in control of it though. There's the drop kick that he was looking for. Sheamus straight back down. We're getting back into the corner maybe. They've cut the ring off. On the boots there, straight into the boot of Fandango. Sheamus struggling in this one. Fandango maybe took a little bit too much time. Now Sheamus has got him up. What could we see? Out of the Celtic Warrior. Gets him into the corner. Cesaro is there waiting. Tags the Swiss Superman. And big clothesline into the corner. Oh, and Cesaro again. Knocks Breeze off the apron. It's now Fandango's on his own. Oh! Fandango countered what looked to be the very European uppercut. And Fandango now fully in control of this contest. There's the Northern Lights. And the Fashion Police fully in control now. He's got Cesaro in a submission. Cesaro realises the situation that he's in though and gets out of it quickly. Oh, Fandango manages to roll out of the way. Managed to roll out of the way, but Cesaro clotheslined him over the top. Well, Cesaro, look at him. He's focusing all his attention on Tyler Breeze. Fandango. What are we going to see from Fandango? Oh, can we see it? Oh! Fandango plants Cesaro. Sheamus distracted the referee. Breeze. Referee's distracted. Oh, and Cesaro gets out of it.
That should have been a 3 count if the referee weren't distracted.
It should have been a 3. It should have been a 3, but the ref was distracted. Tyler Breeze and Sheamus. Tyler Breeze maybe costing their team the gold, and maybe Sheamus trying to get in, distracting the ref, may have just saved them.
I think Fandango's forgot who the legal man is.
Fandango, Cesaro with a big German.
Oh.
Could we see it? Oh, 2 count. Fandango kicks out of this one. Cesaro tried to go for Breeze. Breeze wisely out of the ring. Breeze looks as if he's scared of Cesaro at this point in the contest. Cesaro with Fandango up. Oh, what a power slam. And now he's asking for Fandango to get to his feet. There's the uppercut. And he goes for Breeze one more time. It's almost as if Breeze is getting what he gave on Sacrifice. It's coming back to him as Cesaro. Is he going to look to hit it? Can it be neutralizer? Into the cover, hooks the leg in their own corner. There's 1, there's 2, and Sheamus and Cesaro retain the tag team titles.
I'm in shock.
both teams clearly had to change up their style in this one. The Fashion Police trying to take more shortcuts. You saw the eye poke from Fandango. But questionable finish to this one.
It was.
Could there have been this? This is the move.
I thought that was it.
That was the move. Fandango planted Cesaro face first. But look at this. This is key. Fandango goes for the cover and Breeze nails Sheamus. Referee
was concentrating on Sheamus and...
Referee realising those two shouldn't have been in. It hits the 2 count here and there Cesaro kicks out. You're probably looking at a 5 or 6 count if the ref had actually been paying attention. But then it's the neutralizer to finish it up. And Cesaro had wisely taken Breeze out of the equation at that point. Breeze getting given to him what he dished out on Sacrifice TV. Could be considered karma. But what's not considered, what is solidified, are your tag team champions, Sheamus and Cesaro. I think we might need to see a rematch down the line for maybe a more definitive outcome on that one.
Most definitely.
But for now, they walk out of insert clever name here as the tag team champions. As we move on to our next contest, we've got another belt with a white strap on the line. As the Intercontinental Championship from Crisis is now defended. As Rusev of the Entitled look to challenge Finn Balor of Bullet Club.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Hybrid Grand Prix Championships. Introducing the challenger, being accompanied by Lana, weighing in at 138 kilos, Rusev.
Rusev took on Finn Balor and he made the champ tap.
He did.
And you just gave him a title shot there on the
I did.
On the spot.
I felt like if it was a pinfall win, wouldn't have mattered. But when it's a submission, I feel like here's how I feel about submission and pinfall. A submission, the person has to tap.
Yeah.
Pinfall, you just have to knock them out for a 3 count.
I see what you're saying. It
Which
makes
is
a lot
why
of sense.
in the Crisis tournament,
Submissions are
submissions are
worth more.
worth 10 points.
Yep. So Rusev stepping into the ring. Could he be on course for the Intercontinental Championship? I hear from what he was saying backstage, he is going to much carve Finn.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
We still don't know what that means.
Either way, if we see much cut tonight, we could have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Oh my god.
Oh my! What are we seeing?
He's got a chainsaw.
Who let him in the building?
He does know that this is there's no DQ, right? Disqualification is active.
Champion's advantage.
I guess so.
Finn Balor, we're seeing a very different side of him here. Coming to the ring with a chainsaw after that magnificent entrance. The crowd loves it. Oh, and he spots the gold, his championship. There's gold on it.
Silver.
There's gold on it.
Silver.
Finn Balor, perhaps. Unleashing his inner demon, he may say. Crowd here tonight, based on entrances alone, hugely in the favour of Finn Balor. I even saw Lana applauding just there.
This is a different side to Finn.
Did you know about this? Because you
I
could have
don't
given,
know.
you could have given me some warning here.
I knew nothing about this. I personally thought he was just going to come out with a Bullet Club shirt and that was about it.
Well, Finn, coming out here with a chainsaw of all things. He's going to defend his title tonight against Rusev of the Entitled. So Finn Balor holding the title. Won it IPW Mania in a triple threat match. Rusev earned this shot by making the champ tap. What are we going to see here tonight with the title on the line? Oh, Rusev. Look at the physical size difference in these two men. Rusev showing he's not afraid of the demon. Oh, but Balor. Balor crucifix. Oh, could have easily transitioned that into a quick pin against Rusev, but I think he realises, oh no, he does go for a cover here. And one count. Balor going to show that the loss against Rusev a couple of weeks ago isn't going to affect him in this one as he ducks under. Oh, what a neck breaker by Finn. Hot starts of the contest. Oh, but Rusev fires straight back. Finn maybe too involved with, you know, being the demon, believing he's the demon, whereas Rusev is just a physical monster. Rusev fired up. Look at him. And another swatting right hand. And he goes straight into a cover as well. Oh, and Finn just able to kick out of that one. These right hands from Rusev have been brutal. Oh, but there's a drop kick firing back. Sling blade. Oh, and straight up to the top. Finn, could he look to end this one early? There's an elbow. Rusev, though. The big man, who has about 60 pounds of weight over Finn. Probably going to look to decimate him here. As now he looks to bring control. There's a big side slam. Rusev's all about ground and pound. I think that's what we're going to see right now. Oh, with a stomp square to the face of Finn. Of course, what we saw successful last time these two squared off was that accolade submission.
It was.
By Rusev, so maybe he's got to worry about the back. The midsection. Puts all that pressure maybe even into the neck. Rusev up to the second rope. Oh, look at him. A man of that size on the second rope telling Finn to get to his feet. And there's a big shoulder tackle from Rusev. This is a dominant display so far. What are we going to see from Finn to fire back? Another crucifix. Quick pin. Oh, feet are in the ropes. Finn, I think, realising that he needs to maybe try and end this one early because Rusev holds that advantage over him. Knowing that there's a the submission victory. Oh, knife edge chops to the big man. Well, Rusev just slipping out of it. Rusev honestly looks like he's just got the mental advantage in this one. Oh, but Finn fires back with a quick elbow. What are we going to see here? Into the corner. Finn measuring. Oh, drop kick to the corner. Does that get him in position, maybe? Finn going to go up top now. Could we see? Could we see? He's going for it. Are we going to see it? Coup de grace. No! No, Rusev counters. Rusev. Big forearm. And a belly-to-belly throw. He moved out of the way of the coup de grace. And, oh, a stomp. Oh, and a stomp. And there's another one. Oh, my God, he's going to... Oh, to the back.
Wait a minute.
He's going to lock it in again. He's going to lock it in again. Could this be? Oh. Could we see it again? Could we see it again? Finn taps.
He's lost.
Finn.
Oh, my God.
That's Rusev twice in a row.
That is.
He's dominated the champ twice.
He has. Oh. That's crazy.
Rusev asserting himself as one of the top guys here in Crisis. When you can beat a champion twice in quick succession.
Wow.
And you could see that it was affecting Finn. Clearly the loss playing on his mind. Because he then tried, after Rusev started to gain control, he did try to finish it up quick. And it didn't work out for him.
It was the coup de grace. He was ready for it, but...
Rusev rolling straight out of the way and just got that accolade in. And I mean, Finn couldn't fight it for long. And here we have it. Your new
Intercontinental Champion.
Give that man his title belt. Look at that.
I thought Lana would have interfered or something like that. I was expecting shenanigans.
But no, Rusev...
Rusev has proved himself tonight.
Rusev with a dominant win to carry the Intercontinental Championship.
The following contest is a last man standing match. There will be no pinfalls, no submissions, and no disqualifications. This match will continue until one of the competitors is unable to answer the referee's count of 10 and is for the BAMF Championship. Of course it is. Introducing the champion, Samoa Joe!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh my!
Daniel Bryan! Daniel Bryan making his debut! What? Joe's come to the ring. It's last man standing rules. The lights of... What? How is this? Daniel, there was nothing. Joe's come to the ring.
Oh.
Joe came to the ring. The lights went down, and they've come. And Daniel Bryan.
Oh.
And Daniel Bryan is a house of fire against the killer of Sacrifice, Daniel Bryan. Oh, he falls short. For those of you, I know we've had a very hot start to this match, but this is for the BAMF Championship under last man standing rules. I need to get my bearings together. I can't believe it.
I'm in shock.
Daniel Bryan making his debut. Not quite the way I expected. But Samoa Joe now back in control of this one. And this is last man standing rules for the BAMF Championship. Daniel Bryan is the surprise opponent, if you hadn't gathered already. Daniel Bryan, look at the suplex. And there's a sledgehammer on that side of the ring. Bryan back in. Of course, no disqualification. It's the first man to not be able to answer the count of 10 is the loser. Bryan with a bat. Joe went for a drop kick. He missed it. Oh, and he's got his bell rung. Daniel Bryan going to beat down the killer of Sacrifice. Bryan with a huge advantage here. But Joe back to his feet after the baseball bat shots. Oh, swinging STO. Joe in full control. Joe's in full control, and now Joe gonna pick him apart. Huge senton. Oh my goodness, Joe going to the top rope. What's he gonna do? Oh, the knees. The vicious knees to the chest of Daniel Bryan, who dodged to the right hand. Daniel Bryan with a suplex. And Samoa Joe up at the count of 1. Oh, Joe! Joe caught him with the Pele in midair. Both men down. Bryan back to his feet. And there's count of 2. Joe landed on the bat though. Joe back to his feet. Oh, and there's a drop kick. Where the hell's the bat gone? Oh, there it is. It's under Daniel Bryan now. More strikes by Samoa Joe. This contest is for the BAMF Championship. Oh, sent on by Joe. Who's going to build momentum with a headbutt? These two men probably going to beat the tar out of each other. Daniel Bryan. There must be a reason why he's just snuck in here like a house of fire against Samoa Joe. He's up. Joe's up to the second row. Oh, look at that, crushing his head between the giant leg of Joe and the baseball bat. Now Joe working his neck. He's probably going to try and put him down with that muscle buster. You'd have to assume that's his strategy in this one. Oh, Joe with the bat. Oh, but Daniel rolled out of the way, but Joe all over him with the bat. Oh, and the shot to the head. Bryan is down, but Bryan counters. Oh no, straight into it again. Joe is relentless. Oh, Bryan counters it. Oh, there's a clothesline. Daniel Bryan gets him down. Look at the kicks. The kicks to the chest of Samoa Joe. Oh, and one straight to the side of the head. He's telling Joe to get up. Count of 2 from the referee. Joe back to his feet, or getting there slowly. Bryan went for it as a jawbreaker. Joe throws him into the corner like a head of steam. Oh,
Enziguri.
The back elbow and the Enziguri. And Bryan's up. Bryan back into the corner. Oh, he ducked it. He ducked it. Bryan DDT. Bryan with a huge DDT on Samoa Joe. Oh, and Joe immediately back into this one, but Bryan, Northern Lights. Bryan took a beating so far. Joe's fairly fresh. And Bryan with a baseball bat now. Oh, takes Joe down. And the crowd appear to be behind Daniel Bryan, considering the work Samoa Joe is putting to building Sacrifice. Bryan to the top rope, but he's slow, he's groggy. Oh, both men miscalculating that one. Joe dived out of the way. Oh, and there's a sweep by Joe. Oh, a chop to the back and a kick to the chest. Daniel Bryan is down for not for long as Samoa Joe gets him to his feet. Back into the corner. Could we see the muscle buster?
Oh, on that bad neck of Bryan's as well.
Oh, viciously puts him down. Samoa Joe's muscle buster has put away everyone. Daniel Bryan. Oh, Bryan! Bryan no-sells it. Bryan with more kicks. And here's another DDT to Samoa Joe. Bryan straight up from the muscle buster. And the big DDT to the Samoa Joe. Could we see it? Daniel Bryan looking. He's looking for the bat. The bat's still in the ring. Samoa Joe still in the ring. Bryan now going to tear apart the table. Daniel Bryan, look, you can see he's hurt from the muscle buster. He's shot straight back up purely on nothing but adrenaline alone. And Daniel Bryan's got a steel chair. Joe now on the outside. What's Joe going for? Joe slides back in. Joe now with the bat. Bryan on the outside. Joe asking him to come back in. Bryan does it. Oh, Joe went for it with the... Oh! Both men went for their weapon shots. Joe was faster. Oh! There's a belly to belly. And now Joe with the chair. But Bryan rolls out of the way. Oh! That was like an uppercut with the chair. And Joe has busted the American Dragon open. But Daniel Bryan refuses to stay down. Oh, Joe with a reverse suplex. But Bryan back to his feet immediately. And
here we go.
Joe with the suplexes. Still on that neck. Oh. And Daniel Bryan straight back to his feet. Daniel Bryan refusing to go down to any of Joe's offense. There's a forearm by Bryan. Crucifix. Bryan now with a head of steam. To the top. Can he do it? Can he go for it? Here comes the headbutt. Oh, a huge headbutt to Samoa Joe. And he's got the chair. Referee counter 2. Oh, and Joe. Joe back to his feet. Bryan strikes the referee. Bryan doesn't agree with how slow the count was. He strikes him. Bryan again. DDT to Samoa Joe. But the ref's down. Bryan got the chair again. Oh no, what are we going to see? Daniel Bryan with the chair around the neck of Samoa Joe. Only went to the top. But Joe's out of it. Joe! Oh, what a drop kick. Bryan out now on the top turnbuckle. Oh, that chair's perfectly in position. What are we going to see? What are we going to see? Oh, onto the steel chair.
Directly onto the steel chair.
That was vicious. There's a count of 2. A count of 3. Oh, and Bryan. Bryan back up. Oh, both men thinking drop kick. Bryan able to get back to his feet and nail it though. These two men with a storied history over their careers. Oh, Bryan now, look at him. Oh, what's he going to get Joe in here? Look at this. Stretching him out. Oh. Working on those limbs. I'm afraid submissions don't count though here, Daniel. Submissions don't count in this one. It's all about making sure your opponent can't get back to their feet, and I think that's what Bryan's trying to do. The tap out, but it means nothing. Joe tapped, but of course it's about him staying down. Joe fires back. The senton again. Onto the chair this time, Bryan. Oh, and Joe with the strikes. Oh, Joe not going to let the ref count this one. Oh, there it is again. The senton. And now he lets the referee count. Oh, but Bryan back up at a count of 4. Joe into the corner. Bryan with a big corner drop kick. Bryan going to the top once again. Could we see another headbutt? Could we see another headbutt? Count of 3. Oh, Joe rolls out of the way. Samoa Joe. Oh, sweeping STO. These two men are beating the living hell out of each other. Count of 2. There's a count of 5. Joe has a steel chair. There's a count of 6. Can Daniel Bryan get back to his feet? Yes, he can at a count of 7. Oh, but Joe measures. Oh! The neck that's already injured. He's already bleeding. Count of 4. Oh, no. Bryan didn't get to use this earlier. Joe going to use it now. Oh, but Bryan able to get out of it. Joe. Oh, but Joe keeping him down. Oh, but Bryan. Joe went for a big kick. Bryan counters. Could we see Tiger suplex? A knee to the spine. Can he go for that headbutt again? Count of 1. Joe's back to his feet. Bryan, drop kick. And the ref starts the count again. Joe back up. Bryan overshoots the drop kick. Now Joe goes to the top. What are we going to see from Samoa Joe? Oh, a top rope senton. Oh, what a throw by Samoa Joe. Both of these men no longer allowing the referee to count. Oh, and Daniel Bryan going for the kicks again. He was able to pop back up. Did you think we'd see such a physical contest?
No, not at all.
I mean, Daniel Bryan, the surprise opponent here this evening. Oh, and he's measuring Joe. He's measuring. There's the running knee, and Joe's busted open. Samoa Joe bleeding on the floor. Count of 5. Oh, and Daniel Bryan's not done. Sensing that Joe might be getting up. Oh, he went for it again, but Joe was able to get out. We're not going to see it again, are we? Daniel Bryan, no! No! Missed the big drop kick. He shouldn't have allowed Joe to get back into this one. I think he had Joe beat. There's a chop. And a kick. Oh, now Joe got the stairs that Bryan brought into the ring. Oh, he crushes his knee. And again, Bryan. Joe zeroing in on that knee. And now Joe. Now he's going for the hammer. The hammer introduced right into the start of this contest. Count of 7. Count of 8. Oh, and Bryan! The ref was about to count to 10. And Joe with one final shot to the knee of Daniel Bryan. It's almost like he's sending him a message at this point.
Oh, onto the sledgehammer. Could he hit him on the steel step? Oh,
No.
just misses.
But can we see a straitjacket German? Is it going to be? Oh, his head connected with the hammer. His head's connected with the hammer, and I think Joe now.
Joe's going to put this away. This is it.
This could be the end of it. Bryan, his head a crimson mask flowing. Daniel gave him an opportunity. Muscle buster. Bryan gave Joe the opportunity to get back into this one. He could have had him beat after the running knee, but he chose to inflict more damage, almost trying to, like he's got a vendetta against Joe with the steel chair. But Joe with a muscle buster. Daniel Bryan now lying. And Joe, the killer. Count of 7. Referee's up to 8. Bryan hasn't moved. And Samoa Joe wins the last man standing match. What did we just witness?
That was a hellacious match.
Daniel Bryan sneaking up on Joe. And then the war. The absolute war. The running knee could have won it, but Bryan...
He never hit. Oh, he did hit.
Bryan, after the running knee, then tried to go for Joe's neck again with the chair. But Joe was able to get back to his feet. Absolutely destroyed his knee with the stairs and the sledgehammer. And then the second muscle buster puts him away. Samoa Joe still reigns as our BAMF champion on Sacrifice.
And now we move on to the main event.
Who can stop this monster?
Who knows?
But as we know, we now move on to the main event. Triple threat for the IPW World Championship.
Our main event is a triple threat match and is for the IPW World Championship. Introducing the challengers, weighing 327 pounds, it's Kane.
2 sacrifice guys against a crisis guy.
You would say that, but let's be honest. Do you really think, based upon what's been happening over the past month, that these 2 sacrifice guys are going to be on the same page?
Very true.
Did you not see the hellacious beatdown?
I'm just saying, you know, you've got 2 extra chances to take that title from my brand.
While I may have the men, let's be honest, I don't think their concern is you know... They want to win the title, but after the match on Tuesday... After the tag team affair, I wouldn't be surprised if these 2 just fought it out tonight and left Baron. But Kane getting himself disqualified on Tuesday.
He did.
Against Roman Reigns, hitting him with a steel chair because he couldn't put him away. And we've got an update on Roman Reigns. Roman, who will be coming out here any minute now, was sent to the medical centre after the match because he was bleeding, he was busted open, you know, after a brutal affair. And it turns out the chair shot delivered to Roman, he's actually got a mild concussion.
A mild concussion.
Mild concussion. It wasn't deemed to be anything major, so he's been cleared to compete this evening. But Roman, I mean, no man is walking into this match at 100% because Roman gave it all to Kane, Kane gave it all to Roman, and then there was the title match on Crisis that we spoke about, where Aldo Sal Ramirez took the Baron to the limit. And that was only 2 nights ago.
That was.
And weighing in at 265 pounds. God, he's a lightweight. Roman Reigns. Introducing the champion, standing at 7'4" and weighing 640 pounds. He's a minute Kilimanjaro, the German war machine, Baron von Sucker.
off his successful title defense Friday night. This makes him 3 for 3. Every match the Baron's been involved in since he joined has been for the IPW World Championship.
He's only had 2 matches.
Well, this will be his third.
This will be his third, yeah.
And then there was also the Rumble, which was also for the,
I guess
vacant
you count
title.
that, yeah.
So every match this man has been for the title. And this is the prize that the 3 men are fighting over.
God, I love that belt.
The prestigious IPW World Championship. These large men, these are the largest men the Baron's had to face. Oh, and Baron goes after Reigns. That's an interesting start to this contest. Kane just gonna...
What a drop kick from the Baron.
Kane's gonna stand back and watch this one. Baron goes after Reigns. Now, that could be for one of 2 reasons. First of all, the Baron might realise that Roman is walking into this match hurt. Or he sees him as the biggest threat. But Roman gets out of the power slam that looked to be delivered by Kane. And now the Baron's getting involved in this one. Roman Reigns, as mentioned, carrying a mild concussion into this match. And what are we seeing here? A double team by Kane and the Balor, and Roman rolls out. Look at these monsters. We cast your mind back 1 month. Oh, the Baron with an electrically fast clothesline. If we cast your minds back 1 month to IPW Mania, these were the final 2 men in the Championship Rumble. Won by the Baron, of course, as Roman comes back into the match like a house of fire. Belly to belly suplex on Kane. But the Baron waits. The Baron waits for him to get to his feet. And a huge back suplex. 3 big men.
Oh, another.
Another by Baron. Now Kane picks him up. Is this going to be a test of strength? Roman not going to allow it. Not against Kane. Roman going for a Boston Crab, but the Baron gets in there quickly. And Kane's going to roll out of this one. Take a breather maybe. Well, we've got 2 guys from Sacrifice in this one. It has to be said, this is clearly every man for himself. Roman!
Oh.
Huge Samoan drop. Quite literally, if we're talking about weight. The Baron, of course, weighing about what Kane and Roman weigh combined. Kane rolls back in. The Baron taking Roman out. Now Kane gonna try. No. Oh, rips him. Oh! The agility from the big man. But Roman teeing off. Oh, the Baron not going to allow it for long. But a reversal from Reigns. He's got to be in survival mode, you got to think. And oh, the Baron rolling to the outside. Now Roman looking to build a head of steam. Look at him. Arrogant.
Could cost him.
Kane still getting to his feet though. Another back suplex. Roman clearly thinking about the damage. Oh, he went for a Superman punch. Kane countered. Kane countered. Big boot. What are we going to see from Kane here? He's called for him to get to his feet. And a side slam. Oh, but the Baron now rolling in, looking to take an opportunity. The Baron brutalising Kane in the corner. Oh, off the ropes. Bulldog from the Baron. And the neck breaker again on Roman. Baron measures Reigns. Reigns to his feet. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? Sucker bomb. Oh, Kane.
Oh.
Kane tries to take advantage. Kane tries to take advantage. Oh, and the Baron. The Baron kicks out. Could Kane have just made a mortal enemy? Oh, the Baron. Oh! The sucker punch to Kane. Look at this. Roman had his back turned and the right hand right to the jaw. Oh, and the Baron. The Baron realising chop block to Reigns, who was on the second rope. This is Baron's match to lose. Kane getting back to his feet. Oh, he went for it. Kane counters. Went for a boot. Oh, and a chop block. And Kane now going to roll out. There's a backbreaker by the Baron. Kane and Roman's personal issues once again taking a forefront in this match. Oh, Roman with a big STO. Can he fight back into this? Oh, he's got the Baron in a crossface. Can he look to get a submission? Kane is stirring. Kane is stirring though. Baron fights out of it. Kane coming into this one. Kane gonna come in. He's angry. He's got Roman. Could it be? Choke slam. Oh, the Baron. The Baron gets him. Throws him over. Kane back to the outside. Kane's not in the ring. The Baron's got him. Are we going to see it? Could it be? Sucker bomb. Ref's in position.
1,
There's a 1.
2.
There's a 2 count.
3.
And the Baron picks it up. What an opportunist.
Crazy.
Roman put down by the choke slam by Kane. And then the Baron taking full advantage. Kane thinking
he wasn't going to win off that choke slam. He knew he had to do more.
Well, we saw it. The choke slam didn't put Reigns away on Tuesday night. He went for the choke slam. The Baron taking full advantage. Throwing Kane out of the ring. Delivering the sucker bomb. And still your IPW World Champion. Roman. We're going to need to get the medics down on Roman because, let's face it, he came into this match with a concussion. I'd hate to know what he's going to be like coming out of it.
But he walked out, he walked in, and he walked out.
Still reigning supreme as the IPW World Champion is Baron Von Sucker. That's it for Insert Clever Name here. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching. Going forwards, Tuesday Night Sacrifice, we're going to be having our tournament matches to determine a new #1 contender in the round robin tournament. Of course, the crisis point system is going to be continuing on, so a lot of talking points coming out of this one, but you're going to have to check back on Sacrifice and Crisis. I've been Simon, he has been Lee. Good night.